Hey boys and girls, this is Wildmam Willis here. I'm doing a review of WWE TLC 2019. The last pay-per-view of the decade for WWE. And the last pay-per-view for this year as well. And all I got to say is, for the BTLC, they did not hardly hype this up. They only had really a week's worth of build. And it showed in the planning. It was only basically 8 matches on the show, counting the pre-show match. And the only matches worth watching in this show was the main event, which was the Kabuki Warriors versus Charlotte and Becky. I was shocked that the Kabuki Warriors won because it seemed like they like to put belts on Charlotte and Becky all the time. But I was kind of mad that they let the Kabuki Warriors win and they let Roman and Corbin had to fight near the end and took away the shine from the ladies main eventing the TLC match. That's anything to get Roman over. That's all that shit is, to make him look strong, which is pitiful. The opening match for the main card, the New Day versus the Revival, pretty good ladders match. But we seen the New Day and the Revival fight so many times it didn't feel special. Of course, you knew New Day was going to win. To me, the match of the night was Aleister Black versus Buddy Murphy. They was kicking and kneeing the hell out of each other. And Black actually got a broken nose during that match. And that joint looked rough. But he ended up winning the match. So that was cool to see. There was no point to even bringing out the Viking Raiders versus the OC because it was hardly even a match and it ended with a count out. They could have kept that off the show. That was a waste of time. The Roman versus Corbin match, another waste of time. All was to have all these obstacles set up against Roman to make him look sympathetic because they had the Revival, Ziggler coming out there beating him up, security beating up Roman. Corbin ended up getting the win, so that's good for Corbin to make him look like a really bad heel, a cheating scumbag. But it was one part during that match that had me laughing out loud. Roman was getting ready to go for that weak ass looking spear. And Dolph just came out of nowhere and threw the chair right in his face. I was in here dying, laughing. That was the funniest thing I've seen in a long time of wrestling. Ever since Roman got hit with the chair by Braun. That joint was hilarious. Then we actually had Bray Wyatt versus The Miz. It wasn't for the title. Wasn't no stipulation. Basically, only reason why they had this match wasn't for showing Bray being dominant or showing that The Miz could do something. Just to see Daniel Bryan coming out looking like he did when he first started wrestling. He cut all his hair off and he looking like old school Daniel Bryan. So that's the only highlight of the show. That match to see is Daniel Bryan come out there with the Yes Movement joint. Like I said online, Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan are the two most over people in WWE right now. Hands down. Both of them have the fans eating out their hands no matter what. Especially Daniel Bryan. The fans love Daniel Bryan. Rumor going around, it's probably going to be him and Bray at Royal Rumble. I hope not. If I was booking the show, it was smart. You know what's going to happen 5 years from the 2015 debacle. It's going to be on the 5-year anniversary of that. I would have it fixed that Daniel Bryan is the one to finally get his Rumble win and go after Bray Wyatt and take the belt. But the way it's looking, it's going to be Roman Reigns versus The Fiend. But the way the storyline is playing out right now, it's still going to be Corbin versus Roman. I just hope that they don't have Roman fight in a match against Corbin and then have him come in the Rumble and win it. That'd just be all messed up. Let it be Daniel Bryan finally get his Royal Rumble win. Then we had this stupid stuff with Lashley and Rusev. This dumb storyline. Of course, you know, they're going to drag this out even longer. Rusev ended up getting put through the table because it was a tables match. So, and I already talked about the main event. The Kabuki Warriors was showing off the night. Oscar and Kairi Sane was showing off the night. The fans were behind them, but the fans are also kind of behind Becky. But I think a lot of people was just happy that the Kabuki Warriors are still tag team champions. And plus, they actually gave them a real theme song, so I was happy about that. Only thing I could think of when I was watching Kabuki Warriors were Go-Go and Oren Ishii from Kill Bill. Exactly what I was thinking about when I seen them two, the way they was carrying themselves. But yeah, it's not really nothing really to really go back to watch this. Actually, the Stone Cold and Goldberg interview after the pay-per-view was better than the whole pay-per-view itself. So that tells you something right there. Go watch that instead of this pay-per-view. This is Wildmam Willis signing off. See you next time.